quick make my video here. We have just trying to get myself together for work. I'm halfway there. I actually started early today because we got the family over for dinner. Okay, so we're doing our Easter dinner. We did our Easter dinner today, or this afternoon, instead of tomorrow, just because of everything going on with church, and I have to work this weekend. So, but last night I did my workout, and I think it's because I don't know why, but the last 2 nights that I worked out, which was Thursday and last night Friday, I seem to, I don't know why, but I kind of pushed myself a little bit harder. I did the same routine that I usually would, but I pushed myself just a little bit harder, and I'm not sure why. Maybe because I just knew that it was coming up on the last day, but it didn't really hit me until I got home last night that was my last workout of this challenge. And I think I'm going to continue on doing a couple days a week, maybe, just try to keep up with some kind of a little routine, but that was my last one for this challenge. But I feel today was the first day this whole month that I actually hurt after my workout. So, but it's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun doing it, and I have really been able to enjoy doing the workouts. I just listened to I've been listening to my audiobooks of the Kingdom series, but it's been a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun doing it. Throwing some music, throwing some whatever. I don't usually watch TV because there's nothing on that's good anyway, so it's not worth it. Did my Bible reading this morning, got up and was trying to help Mom with some stuff. Did my Bible reading, and there was a little bit of a theme going on today, and I wrote down all of the verses. There was 3 verses in particular that stuck out, and in Deuteronomy, we're in chapter 12, and like right in the middle of where Moses is giving basically a little history lesson to the children of Israel, telling them, this is what we did, this is where we came from, this is what God promised, this is where we got the 10 commandments, this is what the commandments are, going over them all. And he says in chapter 12, verse 32, "What things soever I command you, observe to do it. Thou shalt not add thereto, nor diminish from it." And then in Proverbs chapter 30, verses 5 and 6, it says, "Every word of God is pure. He is a shield unto them that put their trust in him. And add thou not unto his words, lest he reprove thee, and thou be found a liar." And, we always hear, there's always arguments over what Bible version to use, which one is better to understand. And I talked about this the other day when I put up the other verse, and from Deuteronomy, from Moses. And, it's just, the King James 1611 version is what we use. And it has these verses. Don't add to it, don't diminish from it. Every word of God is pure. And we know that the Bible was given by inspiration of God to holy men. They wrote through the Holy Spirit's leading to put those specific words there. And, we believe that God was very much involved in the translation from King James into English. And, like I said before, if you can't understand the King James Version, then you are publicly admitting your illiteracy, because it's written on a 5th grade English level. Now, I know that in today's day and age, a 5th grade reading education, a 5th grade level reading, is more like a 1st or 2nd grade. Well, that's not that. If you have grown up in a good church, and you have had a good education, whether it be homeschooled or private school, specifically more Christian school, then you should have no problem understanding the language of the King James Bible. And if you need something else to be simpler, to dumb down what it's in there and pervert it, because what happens is man takes over and they say, well, I think that's what this verse means. So they translate it into modern English, and you just get all sorts of messed up. So just stay away from, stick with King James Version. 1611, authorized King James Version of the Bible. And I've heard preachers say that we have a pastor friend down in Virginia who operates a mission for homeless people and people that their lives are a mess and a wreck, and he gives them a place to stay, he feeds them, he preaches to them, he teaches them the gospel, he teaches them the Bible, and He's brought up some preachers that have come out of that. And he said he had a guy who could not read. And he started to teach him how to read, and he gave him 2 books. He gave him the King James Bible and a Webster's 1828 dictionary. And he said, you read. If you find a word that you don't understand, you don't know what it is, look it up in the dictionary. And that man learned how to read and how to speak very eloquently by reading the King James Bible and looking up words in the Webster's 1828 dictionary. And that is such a smart idea to do. That's a perfect way to learn proper English, right there. You don't know a word? Look it up. And do it in the right kind of dictionary. Because, that's a whole nother conversation. But dictionaries kind of tie in with Bible versions. Each one gets worse and worse. Stick with the original and you'll be fine. Alright, I'm going to try our verse here. I've been struggling with it still, that last part. Actually, Aaron texted me today and he goes, I understand why you keep saying you're having a hard time with it. We're going to try it again. So we got 2 Timothy chapter 4, verses 7 and 8. I have fought a good fight. I have finished my course. I have kept the faith. Henceforth there is laid up for me a crown of righteousness, which the Lord, the righteous judge, shall give me at that day, and not to me only, but unto them also who love his appearing. And, looking forward to that day when we keep looking to the clouds, but, the signs of the times are around us, and he is coming back. So today we celebrate Jesus, tomorrow we celebrate Jesus raising from the dead and dying for our sins, but, combination of this challenge, memorizing those verses, and the season that we are in now, it makes you, you long for heaven, and with everything that happened this month, with losing a great deal of heroes of the faith, pastors, missionaries, prayer warriors, the whole lot of them. It makes heaven just a bit more sweeter, and it makes you long for it just a bit more. So, just keep looking up. He's coming. We've read the last chapter. If you read the King James Version and you've read the last chapter, you know what's going to happen. So we just keep looking into that day. So I'll let you guys go. I'm going to upload this video, and I'm going to go finish getting myself ready for work, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Goodbye.